Hi, YouTube. I have my Slowpoke shirt on. You can see through it a little bit. Not really. Whoa. We got to watch a trailer and then we're going to play some Honkai. Today, I think we have exploration. So that'll be fun. We can run around. We were just talking about the Wonder Girls. Any K-pop fans? Y'all know the Wonder Girls? Tell me your favorite Wonder Girls song. I got the Gengar sweater. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we have to watch Hysilens. I also want to show y'all something else, just like really quickly after this. It has nothing to do with Honkai, but I think y'all will like it. But let's watch this first.
Once upon a time, in the frigid depths of the ocean, lived a sea siren princess who loved to sing. Like
I had to turn on the alert real quick. Let me turn on the alerts because somebody had redeemed that. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Like, y'all think that I'm being crazy. No, y'all don't think I'm being crazy, but I just know that, like, I do come off as crazy, but then stuff like that happens. That line specifically.
loved to sing. Like the beginning of all stories. One day. Huh?
Is this Honkai?
As expected, the unexpected happened to her. The princess, however, remained unfazed.
Wait, she's playing the violin with her sword in the water?
What it is.
Time to dance.
This is tilapia. Oh god, see, this is, I love the direction that they have. I said this before, but like, I wish that like we could all, like, instead of having a resume in the workforce, like in this economy, in the global economy, instead of a resume, like if I ran a company, you could only apply to my company if you did a Honkai Star Rail trailer of yourself. You know? Like, that's the only way that you can apply.
So to dance.
I live for that. I never get sick of that.
Such as a magical encounter.
Why are there more people here than fish?
There's interesting stuff.
It's so camp because she's from the water. Why is there more people here than fish?
I don't know. There are humans who don't eat fish, and there are cats who steal fish.
Her dress has like a water texture on it.
The news of the sea siren princess.
Her concept is fish woman who lives in the water and lives with fish, and like they don't try to like make it anything other than why are there so many, like, I like fish, I live with fish, why are there so many people, there's like, where's the fish, why are you eating the fish? Like, that's her concept. Like
Making a ruckus in the market, spread in the
that's her body, not her dress. Of course, because that's how Honkai always is. Like, now come on. Because the beginning of this trailer looked like Fontaine. That's Fiorina, girl.
Don't worry. I'll take action.
An escape is unavoidable.
I mean, it still eats. I love Fiorina, so whatever.
Exiled the two and drove them into the deep sea. But the sea also harbors evil. And so, on that day, the sea siren princess made a decision. Alone, she sank into the depths of the sea.
Now, how in the world are we going to get to this part in Amphorius? Because I'm still trying to find Thanatos. Who is this girl underwater?
Once upon a time,
Don't worry about
in
it.
the frigid depths of the ocean, lived a sea siren princess who no longer sang. She had never seen land, but day after day, she painted visions in her dreams.
Why is this little anime diva floating around inside of a bottle and she's holding herself and she doesn't sing anymore because at the beginning she said that she sang? I love Honkai Star Rail. They don't care. They don't care. They said, we're going to write a story that you've never heard before. Yeah.
Siren princess who no longer sang. She had never seen land, but day after day,
The Little
she painted
Mermaid.
visions in her dreams of an encounter 1,000
Honey,
years
she
from
said
now.
you wanted the Little Mermaid. She said you wanted the Little Mermaid, honey. Okay, I want to show y'all this woman who has really sickening bangs. I was watching. I finished my video early today, and I was watching her video a little bit before stream.
With other people.
I just want y'all to see her bangs. Her name is Ashley, and I think she teaches at a college. Let's see. Let's see if I can see her about me. Her name is Ashley Hodgsons, and she's an economics professor.
I'm from Chicago.
But she's really sickening bangs.
And all of those types of power
I just want y'all to see her bangs.
or sort of have their own way of playing the game around that. Consider a large
Like-
corporation who's competing within their industry.
I just like
And
her
that
bangs.
large-
Like I was like watching it, and I was like the whole thing is like her talking about like sort of centralizing power back to the people other than like oligarchs. But I was like really like the bangs really kept me there, and I was like, is she a professor? Because like if I was in her class and she was like talking to me about this stuff with the way that she
Sure, you might
speaks,
decide, oh, what if I cooperated with another large
cooperate, like the way that she says stuff is like so interesting to me. And her like I would be like I'm sat in her class. Like, okay, let's play this game. Miss Professor Ashley Hodgins, get into it. Oh wait, y'all gotta. Never mind. I'm gonna be obsessed over this random woman that I literally have only known for 5 minutes. On oh my god. Where's Honkai? Where's Honkai? Y'all can hear it. Y'all can hear it. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. How do I do this?
It's squishy.
Yes, I know. I know, sister. I know, sister. I can't get the game. I can't get the game. I can't get the game to work.
Let's have a break.
Not yet. We have to play the game.
I'm
Y'all.
from Chicago.
Let me restart the game. Let me restart the game, maybe. That's exactly what they said.
I know I'm gonna be out, so just wait.
Thank you, Beelzebub, for 2 months. Girl, what is happening? Can't get the game to work. I can't get it to work. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. I can't get the game to work. Hi, Oots. Hi, Oots. Ootsu, welcome to the chat. Jaina's Revenge. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Let's try this. Okay. New idea. New idea.
Let's have a break.
They did update it, so I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Like the game updated, so let's try it like this. Oh girl, now it looks frozen. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
You woke it up?
Y'all see it, but she's frozen now. Hysilene, wake up. Hi, Starry. Are you using window capture? I had an issue with date everything yesterday. No, I normally use the game capture. That's weird. It's like not working.
Let's have a break.
Okay, let's try.
I'm from Chicago.
I guess for today I can
Let's have a
just
break.
capture my capture method. Okay. Okay, let me try something.
It's squishy.
I know, Diva. Okay, that's working. It's a little bit lower frame rate, but it works. I don't know why my game capture isn't working. It's squishy. Okay, we got it. Thank y'all for waiting. We get to explore today.
Go back whence you came.
Oh, okay.
Go back.
I guess that's the end of the stream. I'm kidding.
Ahead lies the realm of the dead. What a beautiful butterfly. Is it
Hi, damsel.
talking to us?
Yes, it is.
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise.
A dead soul.
In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. By
Why'd she
turning
say
the
that like
lingering
that?
obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if
Here's a trial.
Titan
Okay, I'll
has
check it out.
made life into a specimen. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers.
Oh, this is Lebugwu?
that guide the departed to the nether realm.
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are rather, direct.
Perhaps. But the fact that we're able to hear their whispers
Her.
proves that we're
Thanatos' manifestations have come, but they're dead souls, but they won't say it because it's mysterious. Mysterious things that you have to put the pieces of the puzzle together in your own head. Where's this trial at, honey? Hello? Thank you. Now, who are these little mem dupes? They don't look anything like her. They tried. They really tried. Oh, I have to do Kafka's trial too because I want y'all to see what Lebugwu's thing was based off of. Activate zone, inflicting additional dot to enemies. All enemies in the zone have reduced attack and defense. Can apply multiple dot effects. So she's like a Dark Knight. Okay.
Any fish taking the bait?
Girl, what? Oh my god.
Easy now. Might explain a little closer.
Oh, it's like, it's the water, the fish become the Dark Knight. Okay. Okay, so she deals minor physical damage. There's a high chance to increase the damage taken by all enemies and defeats physical damage to them. Okay, so her skill has a high chance to increase damage taken by the enemies. So it probably will if she's a 5-star. And then it also deals damage. Okay, deploys a zone. Her ultimate causes all enemies to reduce attack and defense and deals physical damage to them. So it's just, she just debuffs, and kills them with her sickening sword. While the zone exists, she also applies a dot. Purr. You make me want to throw my Lebugwu out the window, tell Lebugwu to cut the phone poles, break my Lebugwu so I can move, cause you... Lebug... I got it. Hi, Evan. When an ally attacks, she has a high chance to inflict and hit an enemy, and then apply. Yeah, okay. Dot is basically the girl group comp of this game, where you need all the members of the group. Okay, so it seems I out of like
Time to play a tune.
my hands were not on the wheel that whole time. Hi, Ites, welcome. Right, so I'm gonna try to play the game now.
Be intoxicated. Relax.
Stay put. Get them.
Stand still. What do you want to know?
Oh, here's Kafka.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Boom.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
Okay, let's look at her ult animation.
Stay here and listen.
Oh, that's pretty.
In this endless revel of the abyss, your cries rise.
What a wild character. Okay, I don't know what Black Swan does, but it's obvious that she has really good synergy with Miss Dot here. Look at the background. Oh, she's created the zone. A water domain. So Black Swan puts a bunch of dots. Kafka has follow-up that probably initiates those dots. And then Miss Girl here adds more dots that have debuffs on them that makes all of it work really well together. And then Miss Healer over there is just like kind of spazzing out.
These shadowy
I did get a technique called Boom. That was gifted to me by LeBugBoo. Phaun, you are on a desert island and can only take 3 girly pops with you. Who are you taking? Desert island? God, okay. If I can take 3 girly pops of any kind, I'm gonna take Beyonce because I feel like Beyonce lives at a certain standard in her life where she manifests a certain level of comfort for herself. That does come with a lot of hard work, but like she naturally manifests that in her energy. So I have to bring Beyonce because even if we're on a desert island, somehow, some way, it's gonna turn into luxury. Because we're gonna be like fighting the elements and stuff like that, I think that I want to bring Karlach from Baldur's Gate and Lara Croft. Those 3 are gonna get me. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out. Twin moons are broken mirrors of the sun. With them, we see only reflections of ourselves. Perhaps Aquila has already seen through the absurdity of it all. Okay.
Do you want to buy any fish?
Huh? He can see us?
Does this have something to do with her? The fish? This place kind of reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls. The moon and stuff in the air.
Wait. More living people. I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too shameless. Buying fish without paying. If I ever see her again, I will.
We can't even eat your ghost fish, sir, marketplace merchant, so it's okay. We didn't even really answer you.
Could it be that you're all dead souls that never achieved
Brat, Jana, and Emma Star.
Does not exist. Titan rejects you. Me.
Oh, I'm not dead, so I don't have to worry about the Titan of Death. Well, actually I am, but like I'm still here. I'm not a ghost. And so
do you want to buy any fish?
no, thank you.
But there aren't any fish nearby.
I love that Mem sounded like a babbling baby like 15 hours ago, and now she just sounds like a fully grown woman. Is Storm from the X-Men girly pop, bearing in mind the 80s comics she had a mohawk? Yeah, Storm is girly pop, of course.
Are the fish gone? The people are gone too. I can only
Oh, is this Emma Star's farm?
selling fish. So, do you want to buy any fish?
I don't need to buy any fish because I am the fish. Castorice is the fish. Mem isn't really a fish, but she's giving fish. And your fish are dead. We could never buy your fish because we don't have dead money and we are already the fish. Castorice, please translate.
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of savings, but perhaps there's another way for me to release you from your suffering. Please relax. May you fall asleep peacefully in a gentle field of flowers.
This.
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased.
That's what the butterfly said.
They're supposed to reach the end of the west wind by floating down the river of souls.
That's where Trianne is.
Yet, they have floundered upon the shoals of the stream.
Oh, what if we see Trianne
unable
here?
to move forward.
Give Me Back My Fish has been a focal point for me, and it's so funny.
Did Thanatos reject them? Or perhaps they didn't really die at all?
So this is what happens when the box girlies actually wake up first in the box. It's just this big place, and they're like, why didn't I get on the team?
I have no idea. This circumstance is completely unprecedented. Hang on. Didn't he say more living people? So that means he's seen other members of the living apart from us?
Got an Amazon delivery. Ooh.
Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of... Wait a minute. Lady Cypher?
That's me.
Cypher, are you dead too?
I still belong to the land of the living as of now. Thank you very much.
Could it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there. Just trying to give them something to look forward to, you know?
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood by all of them.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few brief moments of their life. Honey, did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about casting a shield. Styxia is so freaky.
Girl, they have been trapped here for an eternity since the sun came, and you're like, boo, boo. She is so... Ain't, thank you for subscribing 3 months in advance. I really appreciate it.
Then why have you come back, Lady Cypher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world.
Especially that stinky river of souls. But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Lord Mighty?
Thank you, Ites. I really appreciate it.
Right, that's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful...
Wait a minute. Mighty has traces of himself here?
So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
She disappeared just like that?
Princess Homebody is such a sickening thing. Like, watching from Scotland. Hi, Scotland.
Lady Cypher has
I
always
love
been
that.
a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information.
Like, if I do drag, I wanna drag persona named Princess Homebody. Like, that is so like.
If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's different from those wandering souls. He will find his way, even in the realm of the dead.
Oh, we have an update. On the last episode of Honkai Gagoro, we witnessed Castorice's tragic trauma for an hour and then immediately watched her get bullied by Mittens, the titan of cat girls. She called her Princess Homebody, stole all her money, dragged her by the wig to Styxia, and served face while doing it. Hi, whales. Oh god, the Ethel Cain Lana Del Rey drama. I watched one video of Ethel Cain opening up a Legend of Zelda limited edition box set. And suddenly all of my feeds I've never heard an Ethel Cain song in my life. And I can tell you all of the drama that Ethel Cain has been in.
Don't worry, it's time for me to shine. Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded.
I'm like, Ethel, girl, I haven't even heard the first album. Like,
Hey, over here!
what is going on? I listened to, you know what's crazy? I listened to her full apology statement.
Even prettier.
A week after the apology statement, Lana Del Rey put out a post that said, "I am disturbed by this Miss Ethel Cain." I was like, what? Did you see there's a bunch of new Legenza footage out because there's the demos at Worlds? I did see that. I haven't looked at it yet because I don't know what to do. I might watch it with my boyfriend. I don't know. Okay, so we can interact with it to put it back. Yeah, okay.
Ornyx's miracle has appeared. Amazing!
I don't know if I want to watch it if there's no new reveals, because I like the feeling of doing it myself. So I don't know how useful it would be to me. Like, we're so close to the release, you know? Ooh, we're so close to the release. Y'all do understand. When I say y'all don't understand, I mean that rhetorically, in the sense that, like, I'm yelling that out to the void. Y'all don't understand. The culture doesn't understand yet. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my fingertips. Pokemon's coming back into the pop culture because they're about to release a new game. And girl, that Dragonite thing, I know everybody hated Dragonite. They said she was ugly, she was disgusting. They said her wings were disgusting and stinky, but they were still talking about it. And it's just so, Pokemon is so pop culture. Pokemon is it's like a video game, but it's like more than a video game. Like, Pokemon is pop culture. Like, it's up there. Like, this is video games, this is movies, this is music, and then Pokemon's like up here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's just a short demo where you can fight a rogue Mega Pokemon, and people are saying apparently it's really hard. That's gonna be fun for when we do like a playthrough, you know? Now it's time for my favorite part. The story of the shadow behind me. When I was walking down, I noticed that it was going to be hard for me to be able to find my way home. That's why I went up and then over. And then over. And then over. Nope. When I was on my way to the next gig, I found myself lost. But when I was lost, I went this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way. Girl. There's something about this. There's something about... Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. You had to turn the other way. I have not heard the Girl of the World. And the new Demi... Look, I love Demi. I'm a lightweight. Like, I love that song. I've just never really vibed with Demi. I think like Demi's like is Demi like a fire sign or something? There's something about Demi that makes me nervous. I don't want to say that she's there. I don't know what the pronouns are. Demi's changed a lot. I want to respect Demi, so I'm just gonna say Demi, okay? Something about Demi makes me nervous, and it always has. That being said, I do like the snippets that I've heard of the new Demi. Demi Lovato, yes. I'm really interested in that album. It's the first album where I'm actually like really interested. Is Leo a fire sign? Is Leo a fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I knew it. I knew it. I know those things.
So this path actually didn't exist back then?
Demi's girly mother. Demi's very... the thing... But that being said, I also very much relate to the fact that on one end, the Poot Lovato thing was a humiliation ritual, and she was not having any of it, and then she eventually accepted it after a few years, just like me. It takes me a few years to unpack humiliations that I've went through as well. I'm trying to get this stupid okay, I want to get that chest, but I'm just gonna give up on it. Then the video of Demi smiling and talking and then immediately serving face, like there's also like videos of Demi Lovato like absolutely dissociating and still giving face. Like you can tell that she's just like not really into whatever's going on, because I mean she's been famous since she was like 8 years old, but she's still like serving face. And then the video, I wanted the donut, I wanted that, or like I wanted that yogurt, I wanted that frozen yogurt, and that wasn't what I asked for. I had tacos yesterday and it wasn't what I asked for. It wasn't what I asked for, and it was like, that wasn't what I asked for.
Let's have a break.
What's your favorite dish, a mug? Why the long face? Looking for someone else? There's no hidden chests under the sun. With the help of the Weaver of Time, otherwise known as Ornyx, the surrounding space will reflect an inverted timeline. Oh my god, when she was recounting her like drug-addled mania and she was like, I'm going to beat this. Yeah. No, like, okay. Now that I'm collecting all my thoughts about Demi, I like her. Yeah.
There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to the present.
Oh, okay.
Before we can communicate with them.
I think maybe I can get the chest now. Have I seen Camp Rock? I actually haven't, no. I haven't. I have seen like the DJ thing and them like doing the Camp Rock. And I do know that Joe Jonas, Joe Jonas was in it because, you know, back before they started like,
No rush. Empty your.
the Jonas Brothers give me a little bit of ick now, but oh my god, pause the music. Emo era Joe Jonas? Emo era Joe Jonas for my teenage brain?
Any longer, the universe might just implode.
Wake it up. That was culture.
I won't pray. Mavis. Dispel the gloom. Stir the skies. How appropriate. Time to twirl. Guide the rainbow with this big diamond. It's all yours. Time to twirl.
I want y'all to know that Monica Ice does watch this to make sure that her #1 fans are doing well.
So leave it with night. Stars echo.
Let me turn that down a bit, sorry. Music's blasting, honey. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. I know the songs. Nick Jonas. I'm a Nick Jonas. Okay. Because y'all know I've been, in the past few years, I've been getting a little bit into astrology because the world is becoming so dire that I'm like looking for magics in this space to make me feel more grounded. So I'm going to get a little bit deep on this because I like all the Jonas Brothers. Like, shut up. I like all the Jonas Brothers, and that's how you know I'm gay. I am a Nick Jonas. I'm a Joe Jonas son. What's it, Kevin? Kevin Jonas Moon, Nick Jonas Rising. Hi, Eggy. You're in Pokemon Worlds? Oh my goodness. Go say hi to Finn. Finn's at Pokemon Worlds. I remember listening to the Jonas Brothers, watching Camp Rock, and playing Wizard 101. Like, that was my Coachella 2016. Lucky by Britney. The thing is Lucky by... Don't get me started, because Lucky by Britney was literally like... I talk all the time about how you need to be careful about the things that you say and the sort of narratives that you give yourself, even when you're playing pretend, because it starts manifesting in your life. And like, Lucky literally prophesized Britney Spears' life. Like, Britney Spears made that song, and then people listened to it over and over and over and over again because it's one of her best songs ever, and it literally prophesized her life. And that is so frightening to me. The Purity Ring era was also very sickening, too. I want queer people to start a Purity Ring thing. Like, ironically, but only we know that it's ironic.
But a boy.
Manifesting an OCD is not a good mix. Well.
Never seen perfection before. Even faint sparks.
See ya, Aggie. Have fun at Pokemon Worlds. Oh God, you know, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. When the girly pop block is done, I've just been like sort of glued. I think doing like early pop locks in such close sequences, Emerald Sea Glass and now this one, it keeps me glued to my office because it's a live event that I have to do every week and it takes preparation. So I can't really like, and it takes a little bit of time, so I can't really work around it. So I've been like kind of working a lot lately. And don't get me wrong, like I'm having a blast doing it, but I do feel the need to go on a break very soon. And I'm like, I'm battling between a staycation and just like going on like one of those convention sites that just keeps a list of all the conventions that are happening in America and just picking one and flying there and getting a hotel and just like going there and just like anonymously hanging out with a bunch of nerds for like a weekend. Like I've been thinking about, y'all talking about Pokemon Worlds made me think about that. Like I don't even care if it's in like Utah, like some small town in Utah and it's just like 50 people. I just like want to go. I want to get out of town. Y'all, my brain literally locked in there like so like that was so effortless. I'm not running away from y'all because I'm overwhelmed. If I do go to a convention, y'all better believe that I will be vlogging on TikTok. Like, hey TikTok. So today I want to talk to you about some Pokemon stuff I've been thinking about. Like I'm still chronically online. I need a change of a physical space. Oh, there's a hand up there. Oh, I can control it from here. Okay. Come to Seattle. I was honestly thinking of going to Seattle, but if I go to Seattle, I have to go with my boyfriend because he also really wants to go to Seattle, and it would have to be a vacation. I just feel like I would feel bad not going with my boyfriend because he really loves the idea of going to Seattle, but his schedule is a lot more stricter than mine. And we would go see the big trees. Don't they have like big trees? Like you pay $25 to go see the big trees. When each hand of Zacharias is activated for the first time, the Trial of Whimsy will open for you, in which you need to control the hand to collect the coins. After collecting the coins, you can obtain the treasure. Is this game new? Oh, honey, no. This game is my anime fixation. No, because I had seen another coin somewhere. The sequoias, yes, honey, the sequoias. Yes, honey. The sequoias. The vlog consisting of you doing an outfit of the day, going to a con for 3 hours, then hitting up the local mall for Auntie Ants, and then showing us what you got at the con in the hotel. Oh my god. I abhor myself because that's literally the content format that I would do. Because that's all I would be capable of doing. I'm bleeding? No, I'm not. Oh, okay. You freaked me out. No, I don't like no, because sometimes like you like bleed from your nose or something. And thank you, Ites. No, because Ites is Scottish, right? So I think it's a turn of phrase. Bleeding gorgeous. I was like, oh my god, am I bleeding live on Twitch? Like that would have been so scary. Where's the third coin? It's under the bridge. Now I have to figure out how to get there. That would have been Jaina's revenge. I have a day trip I take friends visiting from out of town. A drive up Olympic Peninsula to the Ho Rainforest and the Hall of Moss. Lunch in Forks and drive down the coast where the high cliffs overlook the beach. No, because I feel like I'm displaced. Like, Because y'all West Coast girlies make it sound so nice living on the West Coast. The East Coast is like old, well-built old apartment buildings because they're all like pre-war, so like they're all like thick and built thick. But other than that, it's like, ugh. I actually really like the town that I live in. I need to get out of town though, just for a bit, just so I can like reset. But it's like, on the real, I have been like legitimately looking up if y'all know how America is right now, and America does have a problem. It has been bad for a long. It's been bad since I've been like a cognizant teenager. Like, you know, Obama was fine and all, but like that was kind of the beginning of it all. And Obama was a great president, but we're really like, we're having our Saturn return as a country, and I just don't know if I deserve that. And I've been like legitimately looking at like digital nomad visas. I am like this close to being eligible for a digital nomad visa, and I'm like maybe I should become an expat, because I lived out of the country before and I really liked it. Anyway.
Ah, by the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right? Since the current campaign requires
just to keep my options open.
I wasn't able to make time to welcome all of you. Please, forgive me.
Foreign warriors?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast.
I pickled.
Identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
This is my pet.
What?
This is my pet, Mem.
A campaign? Who are you campaigning against?
Nobody knows, as of now. Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached.
What?
As it is the doorway between the netherworld and the mortal realm.
Ice, of course. Thank you so much for subscribing 3 months in advance. We are always happy to have a girl to hang out here. I always say that this place is a chat room. It's gotten pretty big, but I always host this as a chat room so I can talk with my girls. But honestly, the Twitch has become, in my opinion, the bread and butter of the content. Like, we are in the Twitch era right now. I feel like when Pokemon comes back, we're going to see a lot of YouTube presence again. But you're only getting half the story. If you're not in the Twitch, you're only getting half the story.
As for the rest of the scouts, they've completely lost their souls and are decaying by the day. While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity
No,
was
Svet,
so
you don't.
unprecedented that it needed to be given a new designation.
An unprecedented calamity. Could it be death?
Castorice. When is Castorice gonna put it together? When is she gonna put the pieces together? That's my question. I would not get FOMO about TikTok. TikTok is fun, but it's just there to distract. Have fun with it, but if you've uninstalled it, I totally get that. I think Reels gets a bad rap lately. At the beginning, it was a little bit weird, but it's starting to even out. I actually really like the interaction on Instagram with my audience more than TikTok. TikTok is nice. I still have like core people and like mutuals and stuff that I like kiki with. But Instagram, I feel like I'm actually talking to my audience way more. Somebody said something. Oh, BB. Yes, that video, I knew that people were going to be like, I don't know what girl groups are. But I had a lot of fun making it. I was like, this is unique to me. I know it's a niche for somebody, so let's put it out there. Twitch used to be a nothing burger app for me, but the past few years it's really been making its way up the list. Same. I feel like long form, like live stream content is actually like where all of the stuff that's happening is happening. Like I think about Vanilla Mace. Like I don't even watch her, but she's like huge right now. I honestly think that live streaming is like the thing. I think the impermanence of it is really nice. I think the fact that it's not scripted is really nice. Like there's still a lot of nice things about scripted content and about edited content and about short form content, but there's something really refreshing about Twitch. I think like how accessible it's become is really nice. Because at a point in time it used to be hard to live stream and like people didn't really know about it, but it's pretty easy to pick up these days. Pillows. Yeah, the YouTube is kind of not it this week. I've watched YouTube my whole life, and this week has been really weird. I'm still posting because I know there's people who still use it. It's my job, you know, but I can smell the roses, and let's just say I won't be surprised if this is the downward turn of YouTube. They can bring it back. They're a huge platform. They still have a lot of eyes on them, and people still use it a lot. But they've been really aggressive with the ads, and the ID thing is literally an infringement on privacy. Not to say that Americans have as much privacy as they think they are. Like, we are being just as watched as any other countries watching their people. But there's no need for that, other than an incentive to collect data and sell more specific ads. Let's not get into all that. I saw someone post a TikTok about YouTube knockoff that has all the YouTube content, but it's decentralized or something. Yeah, there's a lot of resources. Like, you can still watch YouTube without using the main platform. Just a quick Google search, which is kind of funny because YouTube is a Google platform. A lot of people think that like there's some conspiracy theory that like can surveil people. We're already being surveilled. YouTube wants your identification so they can have a safer watching experience. It's so they aren't liable for kids watching the stuff that they don't need to be watching, because that happens a lot and they get in trouble with that a lot. So that's one way to axe it out. And they also are going to keep, you know, that T app, I never used it, but I watched the whole story of it. That T app had people verifying their faces with IDs, and they said, oh, we get rid of the information after a couple months once we verified you. And then everybody had their data breached. You can't tell me that like YouTube, one of the biggest tech companies of the world, is not gonna put that away somewhere in an archive. And it's not necessarily like the government doesn't know who you are. Like, it's not that. It's just they're going to use that to just sell more ads, to make the machine stronger. Like, I participate as a content creator because this is my way of surviving capitalism. Like, it makes me happy. And if I can contribute some sort of happiness to other people, then purr. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this is harmless. Like, it's really weird. There's no point in it. Is there a Bean Core VPN? You Blockward.
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well, death is just one of the possibilities. It's too early to come to a definitive conclusion.
I appreciate everybody who watches my videos with ads or is a YouTube member who watches my videos. I have definitely considered YouTube membership. It's actually, like, if you have the extra $20 to spend every month, it's actually a really sickening service. Very convenient. But, you know.
Never seen death.
Two things can exist at once.
It looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended upon the land. May I ask, where is the scout who managed to come back?
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. However, it was his intel that convinced us to rally together. He said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous
Thank you.
land.
I appreciate everybody's support that they give me through YouTube. I understand that there's nuance to the situation.
And thus brought Styxia that thing called death.
Styxia. An evil dragon that brings death.
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait, wasn't this part of that fable?
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen?
BB, thank you for thank you for 6 months. Thank you.
Mentioned, right?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before his death.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago. Styxia no longer longer exists.
Styxia is no more? This cannot stand! Newcomers, hurry up and go take your positions!
Oh, looks like it's difficult for this gentleman to accept reality.
They're all stuck in a loop.
Sir, I am the Maiden of War. Sent
Oh
here
no,
to
don't make me
claim
sad again,
yourself.
Castorice.
If you accept my blessing, then today's
Did I
day will
crash?
be smooth sailing.
Hello? Did I crash? Y'all, what's going on? No, Castorice was doing her maiden of death speech and then she almost had killed the stream. Castorice, don't slay too hard now. I know it's your arc.
Maiden of War? I've never heard of this.
YouTube heard
There's
this.
little time to waste. Please don't take too long.
Don't worry. I'm typically unwilling to prolong such a moment.
Cass, oh, are you all right?
This is like
I'm fine.
Castorice walking through her
I
triggers.
just didn't expect that I would still have to embalm others.
Oh my goodness, the early birds. Shout out to the new computer who can handle the early birds. Y'all remember when Honkai would crash and the early birds would happen, it would crash everything? Thank y'all so much for helping me get a new computer. It's buttery smooth. I was sitting here yapping and we crashed and we came back. I didn't even notice. Like Beancor has nothing on us, honey. Studio Ghibli Girly Pop list? Shut up.
Why should I place my trust in you?
No, don't shut up. Sorry.
Holy maiden from afar.
Wait, this is... I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos, heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the council that offered this room to me, and they had only one request. They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will. I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it according to...
Oh, I love this word, superfluous.
I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
I see. So that is how they plan to control the flame.
So the Council of Elders is politically trying to like use Castorice against the Chrysos heirs, but it doesn't seem like Castorice can even like really conceptualize what's actually going on at this point.
They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample...
So that's why
reason to
earlier
turn Chrysos heirs
Aglaya had brought Castorice over to try to kill me.
And yet, you seem to not mind.
Neo, I see that you said you're making your way through the Genshin VODs. I appreciate that. That's a lot. That's a lot. By the time we had made it to the chasm, I had felt like that's like a whole different person. Good luck.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Castorice.
I wouldn't say that I have the best vocabulary.
I think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they've got something to do with Ornyx's rune?
I read a book earlier this year that was all about like words and like Latin roots and stuff. It didn't really help me to build my vocabulary, but it did help me to like build out like being able to figure out what a word is without like looking in a dictionary. But we have Google now, and the book was written in like the 80s, so I was like, what was the point of all that? I did learn like 2 words from it. But the thing that I do when I like a word is I will just continue to find ways to use the word. Like superfluous, when I had learned what superfluous was, it had a meaning that was useful. And I was like, okay, I can see myself using that a lot. So I would just use it a lot. I would like remind myself to use it. But I like know like 5 big words. Everything else is just like country. I like how it's been an hour and Castorice has been like, what's going... Yeah. Hi, Pookie. Why is Aglaya British? Because she's sickening. I think queer people have above average vocabulary by default. It's all that Lana Del Rey that we listen to. Hi, Fawn and friends. Hi, Hammy. Just got back from my first trip to the beach in years. I want to go to the beach. I have a sickening tan line. Do y'all see that? I need to fix that. Actually, no. I kind of like it. Do y'all see that? I need to go to the beach and even that out. I like told myself, I was like, it's just gonna go away. No, it won't.
Perhaps, but I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget. I really want, but why would this memory appear right now?
Okay, let's run around some more. I may be the only literate gay. No. Southern slang. Hoopty. Hoopty is a Southern slang that not everybody knows. I was born and raised up until the age of like 12 or 13 in Georgia. But I live in the mountains now, so I get to know a lot of Appalachian Southern now. But hoopty,
Still fighting against the black tide.
hoopty is something we said in Georgia, and I think they said in other places, but a hoopty is like a beat up car, like a beater. I don't know if that's a slang. It's like a lemon. I think lemon is like West Coast. It's like a beat up car. One thing that people always say that's like a Southern-ism is bless your heart, bless her heart. It's like when you come up to somebody and you're like, Jana, for example, in yesterday's box race. Jana seems to be really jealous of a lot of the girls. She doesn't really make a lot of friends. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Oh, bless her heart. It's like you say something really honest, kind of conniving, kind of biting, but you send a blessing from the church right to them to kind of even it out a bit. Hi, divas. Hoopty's fun. I like Hoopty.
Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept black tide monsters.
No, Jana had the girls gagged. Didn't she make top 5? It's like no shade, yeah.
That anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price.
Hill of beans and piss out of the boot. See, I've never heard about that. I've never heard about that one.
Since the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, it's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise. Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
Oh, she did have the best score. Yeah. One thing about Jana is you can't look past that score.
Open sesame.
Never seen perfection before.
You know who did Big Diamond? It's all yours.
The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
A lot of the lip syncs really gagged me yesterday. Yesterday, this season's box race was really interesting. Some of those lip syncs.
If Don Hung was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hysilens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
Oh, speaking of Plico, I want to bring this up. Somebody said, I'm gonna actually hide this. Where is this at? Because I'm always worried about accidentally showing account information. Y'all know how the internet is. They see a gay person and they do everything they can to take a diva down. Somebody left a comment that was really funny. Okay. Rafa said, I'm gonna read it out to y'all. Phaun, I just got word that Plico and Mr. Briny never had need for a new boat, and they used the money from the GoFundMe to buy a luxury vacation house on Pony Island. After investigating the premises, I found a discarded Spinda suit with the name Brittany and 27 finished mimosas. What does this mean? Mr. Briny, right? Because they spelt it. I'll put it in the chat. Everyone watching the VOD, put it in the chat. This is how they spelled it. I said, oh. That's why Plico tried to target Jana. Okay, so I did 2 steps over. I'm gonna need the dark one to the shadow one to do the blue, so
You woke it up?
I see, it's gonna be all the way over. No. No. How do I breathe without you? How could I ever survive? It's something like that, but how does it... Okay, here we go. Boom. You love that song? Not me ordering 2 small Frosties from Wendy's and they gave me 1 spoon. They already knew what was up. I would have called them and said, "Excuse me." No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have called them. I would have just accepted it. Wait, why is Kafka's boom not a sound? This is the closest we've... Oh no, I deleted it. That's actually a good idea. Boom. We have that, so boom.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
Yeah, I do a mini game, Castorice, that has me do the past and the future. That's why I'm good at it. Wendy's is not that kind of girl in the UK. Oh, Wendy's is a place to be in the States, girl. Wendy's is so delish. I want to clear something up. I don't eat fast food that often. I really don't. I can talk about it a lot because I'm an American. But somebody had thrown shade at me in my YouTube video that being like, girl, imagine being able to be able to talk about 60 different fast food restaurants. I was like, well, I mean, it's fun in games, but I don't really go out to eat like that. I just wanted it to be funny. Have you seen the Chibi Robo on GameCube coming? Yeah. Have I played Chibi Robo? I don't know if you're making a joke, Justa. Chibi Robo is coming to, I think, the subscription, or like the emulator. But I have played Chibi Robo. You're serious? Okay. I have played Chibi Robo in our... That's a Chibi Robo character. In our lore, Chibi Robo is eternal... I'm sorry, I burped. Is eternally cleaning... Her story has been unresolved. I'm trying to figure out how to... I'm trying to figure something out, but I'm just gonna keep going. That's the fast food. Yep. I never knew. Yeah, there's some gameplay on the VOD channel if you want to check out the game. Chibi Robo is actually really cool. It's very much it's a product of its time in the sense that like you really do just kind of like run around and figure it out. It's like a puzzle. It's almost like you're set into like a big diorama and you have to figure out how to get a certain I mean, Justa, you really play games like for real, like you're very much a completionist. So I feel like you'd be able to recognize the pattern of the game, but you have to like basically move the set pieces and unlock story sequences to unlock other things. It reminds me a lot of like the Toy Story game that came out on Nintendo 64, if you know about that. I think you would like it. It's not like action packed, but it is really cute. It's really, really artistic. Like the artistic direction is timeless in that.
It's squishy.
But it's easy to get lost. Like I tried to find a walkthrough to keep it moving for the playthrough, and like you can get lost really easy in the game, which is like kind of a compliment to it. It's not hard. It's just there's I also played it on stream, so like I was kind of mindless, but I think you would like it.
This place must have been a...
All flames will eventually die, all flowers will wilt. In the withered garden, the traveler's steps grow slower, each breath aging in them in sorrow, as moonlight shifts and shadows linger. It's squishy counter. The way I've never used these divas... I play this game very much like a kid just walking through a museum and touching things that I'm not supposed to touch. Like that's my Hoyoverse fantasy. Chibi Robo is cleaning up after Jana since she wrecked the workroom after losing. No, that's Emma Starr, honey.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
Look at this sickening ghost. The most girly pop game I played was Asterisk and Obelix XXL2 on the PS2, running around drinking a potion to get super fast or super strong, beating up Romans. I'm gonna look that up real quick. See, because now y'all got me a little distracted. I love exploration days and Genshin, Hoyoverse games. I have never seen this game before, Diva. I've never seen this game before. Diva. Girl, this is Amphorius.
This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating. But it seems I was right. And you, I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life.
Thank you, Ides, for hanging out. Thank you so
Should you
much.
desire
Thank you
it,
for the subscriptions as well.
can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death. Why? If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable, but I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circe's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I'm also powerless to answer that question.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death.
She's been the most chill one. She said, look, I tried to do it myself. Didn't work out. So glad to see you here. We're not going to explicitly talk about the motivations or what exactly I did. You can put the pieces together. But let's go ahead and wrap this one up, honey.
Circe's above. Does this count as thinking until
Thank you, Darius. She seems free.
I have seen too many farewells.
The way she disappeared, girl.
This is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing.
She seems free. So, this is insane, damsel. This is insane. Because I thought you were talking about SSX Tricky. That's the Y2K fantasy right there, honey. But this is also a different kind of Y2K fantasy. There is a video that has been suggested to me over and over and over again, and I haven't sat down and watched it yet. I might watch it tonight, where it analyzes the PS2 era of aesthetics. But like that era was like post Y2K in the sense of like in the 2000s there was like tech optimism, like this like sort of bubbly, fantastic Frutiger era world that we would live in, and then it got really, really edgy, and like this is kind of like that edgy look, but it wasn't like depressing edgy. It was like cool edgy, like Matrix, like the Matrix, you know.
But I never managed to convince myself of that.
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved.
Ninis, that happens a lot to a lot of people. A lot of people do seek it out and then they just don't get it. That's why it's normally better to just look for the good things that you've got. You don't want to be,
that I've held for almost a millennium.
you know.
My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me.
Ninis, every time that you say stuff in chat, I just think about your character in Dead by Daylight. The Silent Hill girl with the cowgirl hat is just like sitting at home typing on her keyboard.
But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
Okay, girl characters. Here's a girl character. This is Kareen Nielsen. Oh, y'all can't see her. That's Kareen Nielsen. She's really balanced. She's good at tricks too. I'm trying to like tab over, but it keeps opening that up. Because I want to look at the chat. Characters. Oh, they did Dead by Daylight, but the show, not the games. Okay. Dead by Daylight did a Walking Dead collab. The Walking Dead show was alright, but how do I explain this? The games were sickening, okay? And I'm not saying that the show was bad.
It's squishy.
But I was like, I want to say like 15 when that came out, and I want to let y'all know that I was a crazy. I was clever. I was a clever teenager, but I wasn't very put together. Okay, I wasn't very cognizant. I feel like I learned, like I very much have man brain in the sense that like I was not self-aware until probably to the age of like 25. Like I will admit that. I mean, you know, certain privileges make you a dumb man sometimes. But at the age of 15, when I watched The Walking Dead season 1, maybe it was because of my exposure to Tumblr that had sort of given me context and language for it, but I was like, this is just the male fantasy. Like I was like, everyone was like into The Walking Dead, so into The Walking Dead. I was like, okay, let me get into it. And like season 1, I was like, this is just the male fantasy. This like apocalyptic sort of who's going to be the dad core. Every other character was in service to the male fantasy, and that's how I've always seen The Walking Dead show. Now the game is actually really cool. The game actually does explore masculinity and fatherhood as well as other things in a really fun way. But the show? I mean, it's good. It's a good show. It's a good show, but it just doesn't explore topics that I find interesting. And the thing is like the guys, like one of the guys, the one guy who was cute in season 1 who was fighting to be the top dad, he was the bad one. And he had like a really insufferable personality. So like I couldn't even get into that. Like, you know, like one show that I didn't really care about and I didn't think it was that good, but the characters are really cute and I was like a teenager, was Supernatural, you know? But like you couldn't even get that from The Walking Dead, so... Oh, Teen Wolf is a different level. No, Teen Wolf is a different level. I had talked to Pickled about that already. And everybody with Supernatural, you either liked one or the other. I liked the taller guy. That was my favorite guy. I forget his name.
Impressive. Expand your thinking. Time to drill. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a point.
Jared Padalecki, yes. Jared Padalecki. It all came back to me once I saw that last name.
Even faint sparks can converge into
You wanted both? Well, gynecologist, and that's why you are some people were who liked both. They existed in a sort of, it was always like a war, and some people actually struck equilibrium. Hey Queen. Hi, thank you for stopping by. They released a spin-off one-issue comic about Clementine, and she was so out of character in the comic that people called her Clementine's evil twin. And the fan base named her Tangerine. That is so funny to me. Gwen Slay, welcome. We're doing some Honkai Star Rail exploration. Getting a little bit of story, but it's mostly just yapping and running around the map today.
Harmony and unity. Have some sunshine. Impressive. This is Smell the Gloom. Destroy the skies. Impressive. This is worth learning.
I love the Herta. You know, Comet, I think that you would have really been into that era. But I feel like it was all really centralized on like Tumblr. And for me, like I was like the prime age for it. Like this was back when like Kylie Jenner had a Tumblr. Like this was before like summer 2016 type beat.
May song bring us harmony and unity. Future is great. Stars echo.
I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, never mind. Comet's like, nah, I'm okay. Was I watching American Horror Story? I have seen. every season of American Horror Story. I had to stop watching the one. I honestly think that one of the best arcs was the first half of American Horror Story with the gay couple, and the scene with the guy dying on the bed was so. I've never cried watching a television show like that. But I've seen every season of American Horror Story, I believe. I know it's like kind of lost its luster, but I still like American Horror Story. My favorite season of American Horror Story, I know everybody loves Coven, but I think my favorite, I actually have to look them up because there's so many AHS seasons. My favorite season of American Horror Story was I really liked Asylum, but I feel like Asylum lost. What was 1984? No, 1984 was really good. Was it Cult? AHS Cult. No, I didn't like Cult. Cult was like for like. Oh, Apocalypse, I think, is the best season of American Horror Story. 1984 was really good too, but I think Apocalypse was the best one. To me. I was so into Apocalypse. Oh, the evil, sickening Antichrist gay guy. Oh, it was so sickening. He was so sickening.
Wow.
I haven't, Tark. Fear Street?
Is this the kingdom's fault?
No, I haven't seen any of those.
That's fine and all, but we need to lay down some rules. We're not gonna return to the past to steal things. Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there?
I believe that I think I was the only person who watched Delicate, and I liked it. I liked the beat. It was fun. It's like, ooh, she's pregnant, but uh-oh.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
I think what it was exploring was like women's autonomy and things like that. I think that was the grander message of it all, but they've done American Horror Story so many times. Rubber. I think I've heard of that.
The path is blocked yet again.
Wait, the Fantastic Four was a pregnancy story? That's interesting. That's funny to me. I don't know why that's funny. Like, you know, I think obviously babies are beautiful. We love babies. That is so wild to me. The most recent horror that really disturbed me was a cat named Mojave. It wasn't scary, it was just disturbing. In terms of movies, I saw Smile 2 and I thought that was boo-boo. I liked Smile 1. Smile 2 was kind of boo-boo to me. I mean, I like the theme of them like exploring like what Smile would be like with a famous person, because that's actually really clever and fun. But I was like, this is just too... There was like a whole moment where like they had like dancers doing like choreography in her house. I was like, girl, this isn't scary. They're like doing like a musical number. Like, hi Kizzy. The cat named Mojave stream was really messed up. And it was also depressing. It was really like, I like supernatural horror. I like horror that's like mystical. I even like a little bit like gory, campy horror 2, like a slasher, but some of them get really dreadful. Like, and it's not like a tasteful dreadful. The only dreadful horror that I can think of that I really liked was Hereditary. And I had to take a break with that movie because it was too heavy for me. It was the sense of dread was like captured so well that I actually had to like stop and take a break because I was emotionally being immersed into the feeling of dread. Like, it was done really well, but some of them do dread in a way that's like kind of like icky. It's like, ugh, I don't want to feel this way. Like, this isn't fun. Like, Hereditary was telling a story that I wanted to know. I wanted to turn the page. Whereas like with Smile 2, it was dreadful, but I knew where it was going. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and feel like poo-poo. I need to watch Climax. It's so crazy. I like horror, but I mean, I'm gay, so like obviously I do. Gay people be watching horror like it's like Looney Tunes. Hereditary has body horror in it. Hereditary is like, in my opinion, even though I feel like now because we've all seen it, it's like it's lost some novelty. I still think that Hereditary sets a certain standard and a bar for like horror. It captures so many different elements of horror. For like a horror fan, people really liked it. Like, critics really liked it, but it's also a fun watch. It's long. There's a huge body horror part in it, so if you don't like body horror, that will mess you up, because some of the imagery in Hereditary still sticks to me. Some of the most sickening campy parts were like the shots where they're like in the house and you see the lady up on this, like, they don't do like jump scare. There's like a little bit of jump scare in it, but some of the most frightening parts are like she's like in the house and like it's dark and there's a lady up there and she just crawls. They don't mention it, they don't say anything, it's just for the audience to see. Oh, it was so, I was like, oh my god, they got me. Like, that was so scary.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
Or like when she like, I think she was like headless and they had like a puppet like on a string or something, some sort of like body double on a string and just silently floating up to the treehouse. Some of the shots in Hereditary were so wild to me. No, if I'm gonna be one of those people who take it too seriously, if y'all watch me watch a horror movie, I'm gonna pause every 5 minutes to be like, so in this part, I really loved how they did the color grading too much.
Don't come near me.
Huh? Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
No, Mio Boba Shop was actually like legitimately frightening. I like actually screamed playing that. That game really scared me.
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area.
Castorice, do your thing, please, girl.
You have a point.
Well, let's hear him out. What's his story?
While this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me.
Yeah, Starry, that's me. That's me.
I'm sorry to have
but you know that
bothered
by now.
I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty punch.
A warrior? Could it be?
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death? Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Oh.
Is that the...
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command.
So is this even before her twin?
The curse, but they saw a girl.
I guess it's before the Black Tide.
And she is the true Reaper.
So like before the twins type B is what we're... But they're all kind of the same because it's kind of like a loop. And then somehow we're going to get underwater.
I heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power.
Damsel, I have something to say about Perfect Blue.
This rumor is true. Well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us. Please, treat this touch as a token of my gratitude.
Slay him! Gag him, mama!
Thank you.
This is his...
Tell us I'm recording.
Granted him death.
After this.
That isn't like you.
I did it out of sympathy.
Sympathy? Sympathy.
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia.
You feel that he's
Yes. Since he can, that's why he approached me and pleaded.
You are perhaps...
Oh, she's like, I want to die.
Your peace.
Look, this is real. I think any person who thinks about philosophy in life sometimes is like, what if I don't want to sound like depressing. I think this is a pretty relatable story. I don't want to die. I don't want want people to think I want to die. I don't. But like sometimes your mind just wonders, like, what if I was dead?
Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world.
Exactly, paradise and paradise.
I won't refute your beliefs for now. But would you be interested in listening to a story?
I was the kid that would lay in bed at night and start crying because I thought about my mom dying. Like, that was me when I was like 3.
It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by
or like my grandma.
brought you to me in that ice field. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
Yeah, I think that's a canon experience.
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
Ma'am, now I thought that you were a little bit more caught up.
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
Okay. So, Perfect Blue. I think that Perfect Blue is a fun psychological horror. It's not scary, spooky. It's just like psychological. And it's just like one of those like Japanese cinema pieces that really you can munch and crunch on and think about it. I thought it was sickening because Charlie XCX put out a TikTok recently being like, I saw Perfect Blue and it's so me. And I was like, Charlie, I thought that you of all people would know about Perfect Blue. But apparently she didn't know about Perfect Blue. The thing about Perfect Blue that's so interesting is that, like, how do I say this? I believe that East Asia, Japan and now Korea, but originally Japan, because Japan was kind of the first economic miracle of like post-World War II globalism. They experienced capitalism at an accelerated rate. Everything that we're worried about now, Japan has been dealing with for the past 10 years, right? It's starting to happen in Korea too. They just do it at an accelerated rate. I think it's their collectivist society or something. They all work together to achieve the grand goal of capitalism, and it happens faster. Japan has embraced technology and the internet before America kind of did. Like, Japan was more savvy with the internet before America became more savvy with the internet. You can see that in like 90s to 2000s, early 2000s Japanese culture. They were a lot more woke up to the internet before America was. Like, those of us who were like zillennials, like I was born in 95, we can remember the time where we were using the internet, but like even people in their 20s weren't using the internet. So Perfect Blue is interesting because Perfect Blue came out at a time where Americans weren't really using the internet. And you can see graphs too. I'm pretty sure I made a video on either TikTok or YouTube where I showed a graph of internet usage. But what I find really interesting is they were in Perfect Blue exploring like the separation of the self when you put yourself on the internet and project yourself out into like a big stage like the internet. And now like Americans talk about Perfect Blue all the time, and it's almost like, just like we were talking about with Britney Spears and Lucky, like it's almost like a sort of piece of media has prophesized. I don't want to say it's like predicted it, but it just like explored it and like very accurately is talking about like that feeling of the separation of the persona with the internet, because a lot of Perfect Blue has imagery of her looking at herself on screens, her looking at her idol self on screens. And I think that like Japan was a little bit more woke up to that concept and phenomenon before America was. But Lucky. I rewatched it after I started streaming a few months ago, and it gave me such a better understanding of the meaning. It's so cool. Yeah, it's like, I think anybody who posts on social media or experiences social media, like even if you don't post yourself on it, I think that's why Perfect Blue has like a timeless energy to it, because we all kind of live in that reality a little bit now. Like even just with how digital everything is. First time catching the stream, the Donkey Kong and Mario Kart VODs got me through work. Hootie! Welcome. We were talking about Perfect Blue. But Charlie XCX just watched Perfect Blue, so Pickle. I'm gonna run around a little bit more, but I'm not gonna do any more story, but we will be back to this on Monday. I want to read this little cricket. I like these bugs. These bugs are cute. I remember the treasury used to be filled with treasures. Why is it so empty now? Could it be that those people borrowed the treasures and never planned to return them? Yes, the Mario Kart VODs are like kind of a thing. I love it. The reason why I haven't done horror is because Mario Kart takes up a lot of the time. I mean, I'm having fun with it. I think once Girly Pop Lock finishes up, we will have more time for like horror. Another like, I don't know if it'll be Consumables, but we'll probably do another like tournament tier bracket thing together too. I want to bring back some of the stuff that we haven't done in a minute, but I'll be honest, I didn't expect Girly Pop Lock to be this long. I forgot that Ultra Sun had Grand Trials in it, so it's whatever. I kind of like how this one has turned out though. This one, this Girly Pop Lock that we've been doing really feels like, you know how like in RuPaul's Drag Race or America's Next Top Model, in retrospect, you can look at some of the seasons and some of the themes in the season and be like, man, that season was the season of blank. This is literally like a King of the Hill season. Like I keep saying that in my head. This is the King of the Hill season because we've had so many challenges and so many party members and so many double eliminations. It is the King of the Hill season, like, or Queen of the Hill season. We can call it that. It really is rough and tumble. Looking at Calypso's track record, I'm like, girl, you are literally the untouchable. Like that is such a statement for Primarina, that she is that untouchable, because even like Chic P was like struggling a bit. Like all the other starters had to fight more than Primarina's had to fight so far. But she has showed up and showed out when she needs to. Yeah, Calypso, that really says a lot about Primarina as like a girly pop entity in the culture. Emerald has such a special place in my heart, but the current GPL is so crazy, it's insane. I think Emerald, like season 3 Emerald, is where it became what it is. Like that was ground zero. Like season 1 and 2 were like the testing phases, and season 3 was ground zero. Like the Neo Harmony arc, that was ground zero. Jaina is going to come out with a waterproof makeup brand after this. Alo's my favorite generation, so I'm so glad you're enjoying it, and this GPL has been insane as it is. It's already beating Kalos for me, which I severely enjoyed. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this GPL. I beg of you to bring back Brat, but with her pink hair dye in an all-star season. I like the idea of bringing back an All-Stars, like the Missy arc. I don't want to do like an All-Stars season because, or maybe like if I did do an All-Stars season, it would be like a sort of almost Binkor's Ball format. Oh, that's what I had to do. Okay. It would be like a Binkor's Ball format where we wouldn't do a full game. We would just do like a challenge with All-Stars. But I really liked seeing Missy do an All-Stars run. Like her own personal All-Stars run. This place is like really confusing. I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna talk. But yeah, I have to comb through some of the past girlies and see like who could get an All-Stars. Any journaling girlies on the chat watching the Hobo Nietzsche 2016 lineup? What is that? I'm gonna get off of Honkai. What is that? Oh, it's like journaling stuff. I guess that makes sense. They're like planners. Like the thing that's fun about let's say bye to the VOD girlies before I do my closing statements. VOD girlies, thank you so much. I was like reading chat and I was like, maybe I should say bye. Bye VOD girlies, thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's yammering and yapping. I will see y'all next week. Honkai on Monday, Girly Pop Lock on Tuesday. Bye.